Hey guys, it's me, Shani, and today I'm going to be showing you some discontinued makeup that I wish still existed. If you're interested, then keep on watching. I actually got this idea from Erin Pearsons, I'm not sure exactly how to say her last name, but she did this video on YouTube and it was super interesting to see, so I wanted to kind of do my own spin on it. I'm gonna also feature some vintage makeup as well, so yeah, I'm excited to show you. First, I think I'm gonna start with eyeshadow palettes. Eyeshadow is my favorite part of makeup, so I have a lot. And I have a lot that I wish wasn't discontinued. I went through my collection and kind of looked through and then looked up what was discontinued, and it was kind of surprising to me. I'm going to start with what I'm wearing today. It is the Pat McGrath Labs X Bridgerton Mothership Diamond of the First Water eyeshadow palette. First off, the packaging is literally stunning and the shades are so beautiful as well. I'm wearing this in the crease, this in the outer corner, this on the lid, and this in the inner corner of the eyes, and I just think it's such a pretty palette. I love the shade specifically, but all the shades are gorgeous. And I just love Bridgerton. I love Pat McGrath. I love how it says "Flawless, my dear" right there. But such a stunning palette. And this shimmer, let me just swatch it for you. It is so stunning. Like, look at that. It's so wet looking. It's gorgeous. I love the different types of formulas in here because this shimmer is totally different than this shimmer. Like, this one's more glittery and this one's more like wet looking. I don't know how to explain it. They're just different formula. Maybe I called these ones satin, these two, and then this is a matte. This is a shimmer, but this is a total different shimmer. Like, there's just so many beautiful formulas going on in this one palette. And the packaging is just stunning. I love it. I have two Anastasia palettes. The Sultry is such a favorite of mine. I love this color story. It is so glam and beautiful. The shimmers are gorgeous. The mattes are so easily blended. So beautiful. And I like used this one completely, which is crazy. But yeah, the shimmers are stunning, and these shades here I always like using for a cool tone look. But you just have a lot of great colors. I love the pop-up pink. It's a stunning palette, and I can't believe it's discontinued. I want this to come back. Also from Anastasia is the Norvina Original Palette. This also looks beat up. I love the color story on this one. I think the Sultry I love a little bit more than this one, but the purple and pink shades, these gorgeous mattes, this one's really unique too. Soul, it's just this gorgeous periwinkle. This color story is a little more maybe out there, like that Sultry palette's more neutral and this one's a little bit more colorful. But there's still those nice neutral shades in here as well. Love this palette, and the shimmers are gorgeous. The mattes are so beautiful and easy to work with. I think it's just such a nice formula. And I have tried Anastasia palettes recently and more newer palettes, and they are good, but I just think this was their golden era. Like, this time frame around the time these palettes were released were just the epitome of Anastasia eyeshadow palettes. I just absolutely love them. And it's sad that this one's discontinued. I think it's just a gorgeous product. Honestly, these two are pretty old too in my collection, so I feel like I wish I could replace them because I'm kind of afraid to use them. I don't know. I've used Sultry recently and it's been fine, but I've kind of had them for a while, so I don't know. More eyeshadow palettes. I have Jouer Ultra Foil eyeshadow palette with the little dragonfly on it. This is an all shimmer palette, and I debated putting this one in here because I don't always reach for it. It's just because it's all shimmer, but it is gorgeous. The shades in here are so stunning. Let me swatch one for you. They're just really nice and glittery. Like, if you love shimmer shades, I think this palette would impress you, and it no longer exists, which is really sad, but I do enjoy having it in my collection. I had to put in the Melt Myrte palette. This was such a viral product when it came out. It's just so beautiful. There was 2 different sides to it. I only have the one side, but this color story is just so unique. It's pretty dark. These colors go a little dark. Very colorful, but I just love the minty colors. I love the burgundy colors. I think it's so unique, and I'm really glad I have it in my collection because I don't know, I just created some interesting looks with it, and I think it's so unique and cool. I absolutely love the Marc Jacobs Stiletto palette, and something about it is just gorgeous. I love these cool tones, and let me swatch this glitter. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you can see that, but it is stunning. It's like this gorgeous purpley, silvery shimmer. Oh, so gorgeous. I really love this palette. If you like cool tones, like this was the place to be. It was so good. It looks simple, like it doesn't look like anything special, but this purple is really unique. The glitter is super unique, and even the browns are kind of a cool tone brown that I just love. So this was such a special palette. I'm so glad I have it, but I wish it still existed. We have the Ciate London Glitter Storm palette. This is an oldie but a goodie as well. And I love the glitters in this palette. I actually love the mattes in here too, but the glitters are where it's at. These gorgeous, gorgeous glitters. It has some mattes and some satins, but mostly the star of the show are these glitters at the bottom. Let me swatch one for you. They are insane. I feel like I'm only showing you shimmer shades. I'm only swatching shimmer shades, but come on. I don't know if you can tell, but these shades are just so, so stunning. And I really love the mattes too. Let me swatch Stargazer. I don't know, they're just really pretty eyeshadows, and I don't know, I feel like people don't talk about Ciate London anymore, but this palette really was something special. Anytime I wore one of these glitters too, I would always get so many compliments just because it really was so reflective and pretty. Love this. We have 2 more eyeshadow palettes to go. The Lost in Los Angeles by BH Cosmetics. They got bought out, so they kind of don't exist anymore. Maybe they might make some products. I think another brand bought them, but the way we used to know BH Cosmetics is no longer a thing. This is such a pretty pastel palette. It's my favorite pastel eyeshadow palette that I have. I think it's so stunning, and BH Cosmetics was really affordable too, and for what you got, the eyeshadows were just so pigmented and beautiful. Like, it's just stunning. Like, I don't know, they were just stunning and beautiful and affordable, and I just always enjoyed this palette. Lastly, for eyeshadow palettes, I have the Sweet Nothings palette from ColourPop. This is a gorgeous palette as well. Nobody really talked about this one. It wasn't a popular one, but I think it's really stunning. I hit pan in that one. It just is gorgeous. It's kind of hard to see, but it's this gorgeous purple and neutral palette, and I think I don't know, it's just underrated. I really enjoyed the purples in here, especially because purples are kind of hard to formulate, and I thought they did a really good job with this palette, so I wanted to mention it. Next, I'm going to talk about some Thrive Cosmetics products. They have my favorite pressed powder that they did discontinue. This is the Filtered Effects Soft Focus HD Pressed Setting Powder in the shade Light, and I do have a few backups because I love it so much, but it is sadly discontinued, and it is my favorite powder. I'm wearing it today, and I just love it. I'm just so sad they don't make it anymore, and I haven't found anything to beat it yet, so I wish they would bring this back. It is such a good pressed powder. It's just so smoothing and nice, and it doesn't like settle into any lines or anything. I just love it. Next is their lipstick. It is their headliner lipstick in Eileen. And this is a gorgeous pink color. Let me show you here. And they did actually release a new, I have sparkles all over me, but don't mind that. This is the shade Eileen that I absolutely love. I'm actually not wearing it today. I should have wore it today, but it is just the perfect pink tone for me. They did discontinue this. They came out with the Impactful lipstick here, and they have a shade called Eileen, but it's a little different and it's not the same formula. I like the formula, but as you can see here, it is just a little bit more, I don't know, cool toned, I think, than this one. I don't know, it's not the same shade, and I just really miss the original Eileen was my favorite, but this one is still gorgeous. I just missed the original, so I wanted to share that one too. I'm losing sunlight, so hopefully you can still see me. I have a face palette as well. It's a little tough to see, but this is the Becca Afterglow palette. Becca doesn't even exist anymore, which is so sad. But this is the palette here, and it had 2 blush shades and 3 highlighting shades. I'm wearing the blush Flower Child today, and then the Moonstone highlighter. But yeah, it was such a good palette, and I really do miss this brand, but I think this was a really great release as well. For a lip product, I have the Be Elegant Tinted Lip Oil from Lila B. Lila B does not exist anymore either, but this was such a good product. It's a, like it said, a tinted lip oil. I am wearing it today. I do have a lip liner on, but it's such a pretty tinted lip oil. Let me swatch it here. It's pretty pigmented for a lip oil, and it's just so gorgeous on its own or with a lip liner. And I love this color too. It's just so sad that they don't make this brand anymore. A fragrance I wanted to mention, I have the Gabby DiMartino Beautiful Mess fragrance. They don't make this anymore either, and I love it. It smells like pistachio and macarons. It smells so good. I'm wearing this today and I love it. Luckily I have a good amount left, but it's my favorite fragrance right now, and I'm so sad they don't make it anymore. I forgot 2 other products. I have the Marc Jacobs Tantastic Omega Bronze. This is one of my favorite bronzers, and they don't make it. I think Marc Jacobs, they don't even make the brand anymore. But it's the most perfect, like, cool tone brown. I use it a lot. I'm wearing it today. I'm so sad that this is gone, that they don't have. I should have gotten a bigger one, but hopefully this one will last me a while. And then I have the Ciate London Pinch Me little blush sample I got in an Ipsy a while back. It is such a gorgeous, like, bubblegum pink type color. I'm wearing it today, and I wish it still existed. Lastly, I just wanted to go over some vintage products. I have a couple of vintage perfumes. I wish they just made more whimsical packaging. I have this Avon Carriage that's so gorgeous. I think the packaging is just gorgeous here. I don't know about the perfumes. I don't know how they were. And then I have this Pink Coral cologne here that's vintage, and I love the shell packaging. And just in general, like, more ornate packaging I think would be amazing, like more beautiful packaging like this one and this one. Just having packaging like this come back would be so amazing. Like, I'm so sad that we don't make products like this anymore. I really wish we did. Same goes with this lipstick holder. I absolutely love, let me take the lipsticks out. This lipstick holder is so gorgeous with the gems and the pearls and the gold detailing. I just wish we made stuff like this. And lastly, I wish we made lipstick cases like this one where you open it, there's a mirror, and then the lipstick comes right out. I think that would be so cool. This is a vintage Revlon one, but I just think that would be awesome to have in your purse. That was everything. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'd love to know what discontinued makeup you would like to see still exist today. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.